Hello and welcome to Intermediate Carter Picking. Alright, what we're going to introduce today is, now that we've sort of messed with doing a single hammer-on, what if we want to do two in a row on two different strings? And we're also then going to learn how do we move across the chord. So first of all, I'm on an E minor and I'm going to do two hammer-ons. The first one will be the low string, my second finger on the A, and then right under it is my third finger on the D, just the notes of the E minor. So, boomba chukka going. Hammer, chukka, boomba chukka. See, what we want you to understand here is that it doesn't matter how many hammer-ons I do in a row, it's still going to be a hammer-on chukka and not a boomba chukka. So in that E minor chord, it was boomba chukka, hammer chukka, hammer chukka, hammer chukka, boomba chukka, hammer chukka, hammer chukka, hammer chukka. I can hammer as many times as I want, but I can then go back into the boomba chukka once I step out of that hammer. Boomba chukka, hammer chukka, boomba chukka, hammer chukka, boomba chukka, hammer chukka, boomba chukka, hammer chukka. Now I also want to talk about, what if I'm in a chord and I want to move across it? I'm going to do is boomba chukka. I'll move across it then with boombas. I'm boomba chucking, boomba chukka, boomba chukka, boomba chukka, boomba chukka, boomba, 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 boomba chukka, boomba chukka, boomba chukka. C chord. Boomba chukka, boomba chukka, boomba chukka, hammer chukka, boomba chukka, hammer chukka, boomba chukka, hammer chukka, across the string. Okay, as we normally do, let's look at this with both hands. What we're looking for first is, when I'm doing several hammer-ons in a row, my technical technique of a hammer-on chukka still applies. So looking at that E minor, the strum as always understated. So, boomba chukka, boomba chukka, boomba chukka, hammer chukka, hammer chukka, hammer chukka, hammer chukka, boomba chukka, boomba chukka. I can do that on any chord, see? I can walk through the strings with a boomba chukka. I can do it with a boomba. Boomba chukka, hammer chukka, boomba chukka, hammer chukka, hammer chukka, boomba, 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 chukka, boomba chukka. What I want you to get out of this is, I'm sitting on one chord, an E minor. I have several ways I can play this E minor. Its simplest form. The next form is the boomba chukka. With that, I'm adding my hammer, which is that hammer chukka, hammer chukka. And then I'm moving across the chord. What I'm essentially doing is going from one note in the chord to the next, working my way across. Doesn't matter what I'm hitting. I can stay on two of them, but that's all I can get. It doesn't matter. I'm still staying in timing with my right hand. isn't it? It's just... Good luck and keep picking.